Alright, so first let me answer the first thing that you guys are probably thinking about right now. KreekCraft, why are you wearing a Logan Paul merch hoodie? And well, the answer is it's just simply cold outside, and this thing is actually pretty comfortable, but my merch is more comfy, so you guys should probably go buy that instead. Anyway, guys, the new Jailbreak update is disappointing, and we're going to talk about it in this video. This is kind of going to be another little rant video, kind of like the last video where I ranted about simulators and complained a lot. This is going to be another video where I complain a lot, so if you guys like listening to me complain a lot, then this is definitely the video for you. I've recently realized that I'm apparently pretty good at complaining about stuff, so you know what, let's do it. Let's complain. Also, before we get into the complaining part, I do want to say that there is no one in Roblox that has as many hours played on Jailbreak as I have. I mean, I've streamed this game and played this game for 3 to 5 hours every single day for the past 2.5 years of my life. And not only that, but I mean, the game practically bought me a house, so I mean, whenever I complain about the game, it all comes from a place of love, and I want the game to do good and succeed, because when the game succeeds, I succeed, and I want the game to be good and successful. So some people may think I'm like hating on it or complaining to complain, but that's not it at all. I just want to see the game do good because I have a lot of time invested in this game. I've played it a lot. Don't think anybody is doubting that. All right, so before I talk about why this new update is disappointing, let's first kind of go over everything. We got season 4, we got the new XP boost, and the fall map. And I want to say right off the bat, the fall map is amazing. Seriously though, Simo did a really good job on the fall map. It's really pretty. I think this is probably the prettiest map that Jailbreak has ever had, especially this area over here. This new area over here with the bunch of trees that are different colors is very pretty, and I really like this area. So the new map is really great. There's nothing new on the map, just color changes and cosmetic changes, but it's very pretty. Now, other than that, we have season 4. I just finished wrapping up a live stream where I actually got to level 50 on all the different classes here, like the criminal and the cop, which means we can go ahead and take a look at everything that you get in this update. And basically it's all spoilers. Basically everything you get here, you're seeing on the screen, it's all spoilers. That's really the only thing in the season. And don't get me wrong, these spoilers are really cool. Like the UFO, this UFO looks amazing. I think it's my favorite spoiler in the game, along with the rockets. They just look really cool. So these are some awesome spoilers, except for the parachute that kind of blocks your camera whenever you're driving. But I mean, these are really cool. I really like these spoilers. But as you can see here, the only thing in the season is spoilers. We have the rocket fuel that you get at level 5. At level 15, you get a spoiler. Level 25, you get a spoiler. Level 50, you get a spoiler. And then at level 10, you get another spoiler. And then at level 25, you get the same spoiler, but a little different color. And then at level 50, you get another spoiler. And that's it. You just get spoilers. Like I said, spoilers look awesome, but the spoilers ultimately are just spoilers. They're cosmetic. They make your car look cooler. They don't really change the game. Nobody's going to come back to the game because they want to get a cool UFO in their car. They're going to come back for new gameplay stuff, new gameplay changes, maybe a new car or a new weapon. No, I normally don't really bring stuff, like this up, really complain about it if it's just like a one-off thing, but it's kind of like a trend I've been noticing here with Jailbreak. So I want to make a video and just kind of talk about it, and maybe see more bad CC will see this video and maybe agree or disagree with me. But lately, the updates in Jailbreak have been a little bit lackluster. I don't think anybody will disagree with that. They've kind of been a little bit underwhelming compared to updates, especially last year or earlier on in this year. Just kind of going through some of the recent updates. Obviously, we have the November update here, which we just talked about. Last month, we had the 3 billion update, which added in the baton and the force field launcher and a new spoiler. And the force field launcher doesn't even completely work, but I'll get to that in a little bit later on. And then the month before that, we had a new weapon and a new tire and a new bank floor. Okay. And then before that, about a month and a half before that, we had jet missiles and a new police station, like mini police station. And then a month before that, we had, well, actually a few weeks before that, we had a visitor update, which added in a little tiny ship, which didn't really do anything, but it would do something, but it just didn't yet, so that wasn't really an update. Then we had the plane update, which was pretty cool. Honestly, really liked the plane update. It was really nice. We had the season 3 jetpack update with the jetpack, and then we had 2 new vehicles, new rocket fuel particles, new game pass, stuff like that. Before that, we had the giant power plant, jet ski, the map expansion, the update that changed the entire garage. And then before that, we went into weekly updates where we got basically something new every single week. Pretty awesome. But I don't think it's it's too controversial to say that jet missiles and a mini police station, like a little underwhelming compared to some of the other stuff last year. Last year we had, the huge winter update here with the new cars and stuff. We had the live event update. We had a fall update here, which basically allowed you to like lean out of vehicles, added an entire new like mechanic to the game. Weapons update, which basically completely reworked weapons and stuff like that. A lot of really cool, big, game-changing updates, and we just haven't really had that this year. This year, the updates have been a little bit more focused on the cosmetic side of things, and it's a little disappointing. Like, for example, the first season, we had the new leveling system. We had 2 new vehicles. We had the winter map. We had new airdrops and stuff, 2 whole new bases, some pretty cool, big stuff. Okay, look, I know I'm in Mad City, but just for comparison, I want to compare Mad City Season 4 to Jailbreak Season 4. We had, like, a bunch of new skins, as you can see right here in Season 4 of Mad City. Now, I'm going to be honest, the Mad City skins are not as awesome and spectacular as the Jailbreak ones. Let's just get that out of the way. But still, we had new rims, new spoilers, new dances. We have a brand new car there, new spoiler here, new weapon skin, another dance, new vehicle, and you can see there's a lot more stuff in the Mad City one. Albeit the Mad City one isn't as, like, I don't think anyone's arguing that the Mad City skins are as cool looking as the Jailbreak ones, but still, there's a lot more stuff in this one here on Mad City. But in summary, what I'm saying is I think the lack of gameplay is really starting to hurt the game, or the lack of gameplay updates, I should say. Not only that, but with the transition to monthly updates, there's like a giant list of growing bugs that just completely break the game. I'll give you some examples. I recently helped compile a list here of all the big bugs in Jailbreak. This whole list right here that you're seeing on screen is all the bugs that I know of in Jailbreak, and there's a lot of really big ones on here. Like planes are broken. If you try and land it, it'll go into the map and you can't use it. Cops can enter the museum. This has been a bug for like over a year. The presidential vault is laggy. Been a bug for a few months. It's impossible for humans to win in the alien infection game mode. That's been a bug ever since the game mode came out. So basically like almost a year this game mode has been released but completely broken. Force field weapon does not protect you from missiles, fire, or explosions. And the list kind of goes on. Clicking a donut repeated amount of times, you can heal yourself to full health. On and on and on. And well, the current issue is since the game is only being updated monthly because, Bad CC's in college, and I don't want to say Bad CC's in college, that's why the updates have transitioned back to monthly, and I think that's great. That's awesome. He's in college. That's really cool. That's great for him. But the problem is, like, there's so many bugs, and he doesn't have enough time to either fix the bugs or make new stuff for the game, right? And so what happens is both sides kind of end up being disappointing. So if he makes an update entirely fixing bugs, then that means you don't get any new content for that month. But if you, just make new content for the month, then none of the bugs get fixed. And then if you do both, well, then you kind of get like what we're in now, where the season, the update's kind of a little disappointing, and, the bugs weren't really fixed, So here's what I think they should do. Now, I know as Simo said, I'll put the tweet up on the screen. He said they don't want to hire anybody else because they don't want their vision, like getting twisted. They want Jailbreak to stay like their own unique game. And I think that's cool. I think that works. But I mean, I still think you can hire someone and still, keep it like inside of that Jailbreak vision. Like, for example, there's a lot of fan games that do a lot of Jailbreak stuff that are really awesome. Like, for example, here's some pictures of some cars that people have made that look just like cars in Jailbreak. And I mean, I'm sure if Asimo asked them, they would gladly give them to Asimo. They can put them in the game. Super easy. Obviously, you just still have to script the car and everything, but the building part is done. There you go. There it is. Someone else made it, and, pay them for it and then put it in the game. Problem solved. I mean, the cars and this stuff on screen literally looks exactly like the cars in Jailbreak, like to a T. If they didn't want to hire anyone to make new content, maybe they could hire someone to fix all the bugs, so that way Bad CC could just focus on making new content while someone went through and fixed all the hacks, fixed all the bugs. And speaking of hacks, that's also another problem. If there's only an update every month, then that means that, if there's a new hack, it doesn't get fixed for an entire month. No, Mad City gets around this because they update the game every, week or so that patches all the new hacks and stuff. But a lot of the new hacks that come out in Jailbreak, they don't get patched for an entire month because the game doesn't get updated for a month. And so they're always kind of constantly behind on the hacks and bugs. So that's why I think maybe they should hire someone to fix the bugs, or hire someone to, just stay up to date on the bugs and hacks, or maybe help them with content. Either one. Now, look, obviously I'm not a Simo or Bad CC. It's their game ultimately, but from someone who's, played the game more than anybody in the entire world, I think, I think it's fair to share my opinion. Right Right now, I think the game just needs some new game-changing stuff, some new gameplay mechanics, you know, maybe like some new, you know, like fishing, add fishing to the game, you know, just something new gameplay-wise. Some new weapons, maybe a new robbery, maybe, you know, like the jetpack added a brand new mechanic to the game. Leaning out of vehicles added a brand new mechanic to the game. Just something that adds something gameplay-wise of value to the game that completely changes up the game. I always compare Jailbreak a lot to Fortnite, and the reason why I do that is because Fortnite and Jailbreak are actually a lot alike. They've been out for 2+ years, and Fortnite is essentially the exact same game as it is, you know, as it is now as it was 2 years ago. And the same thing with Jailbreak. They just added new stuff to the map and, you know, added some new weapons and, you know, vehicles. And Fortnite is still popular because they constantly add new game-changing mechanics to the game, new weapons or new gameplay abilities, or, you know, like water boats, you know, something new gameplay-wise. And I think if Jailbreak did the same thing, then Jailbreak could stay on the top a lot more than it has been. Because ultimately, if players are going to stay interested in the game and keep playing the game, it's going to be because there's something new to unlock or something new to get that changes the game for them or is worth unlocking. And a new spoiler, I don't think is really, you know, really that. It's like, okay, it looks cool, makes your car look cool, but that's really it. And now we have to wait an entire another month to get anything else when spoilers don't really add anything to the game besides cosmetic stuff. But I could keep on with this. I think I pretty much have expressed my points here. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys agree or disagree with me. I'll be reading through all your comments down below. And basically what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping in the winter update we get a big new update. Obviously we're going to be getting the winter map, but maybe a new robbery, maybe something new game changing wise. I just want something that changes up the flow of the game, like some new crazy gameplay mechanic. I think that's kind of what everybody is hoping for. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, you know, click the bell icon, use star code RealKreek when buying your Robux, your premium, anything like that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be reading through all the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.